Hello, and welcome to the presentation of the Dayne Ogilvie Prize for LGBTQ2S Emerging Writers, presented by the Writers' Trust of Canada. My name is Nancy Jo Cullen, and today we'll be celebrating the 2021 prize finalists and revealing the $10,000 winner. From wherever we are in Canada, Turtle Island is home to Indigenous peoples who have been here from time immemorial. To acknowledge their traditional territory is to recognize that the long history of this land predates the arrival of settlers. I am grateful to live and work in Kingston as an uninvited guest on the traditional territories of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy and the Anishinaabe Nation. The Writers' Trust office is based in Toronto, on land that is part of the Dish with One Spoon territory, named for a treaty between the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, and the Mississaugas of the New Credit. We extend our gratitude to the past, present, and future elders and teachers who carry the knowledge of the land. I know how special it is to have your body of work honored by the Dayne Ogilvie Prize. I won the prize in 2010 and have also had the privilege of being a juror. I'm very pleased to introduce you to this year's finalists, 3 writers of immeasurable talent and great promise who all happen to be poets. When I think about LGBTQS writers in Canada, many who have been recognized by this award, I'm excited by the diverse body of writing that is coming from our community, and especially that it's getting published and finding readers. Some of the very best writing in this country is coming from queer writers, and that is absolutely thrilling. To find out more about the prize and finalists, please visit writerstrust.com/Dayne Ogilvie. The Writers' Trust asked this year's finalists to show us a glimpse of their writing spaces or sources of inspiration. They each provided unique footage that allows us to discover more about their craft. Let's take a look. The Dayne Ogilvie Prize is presented annually to an individual from the LGBTQ2S+ community in the developing stages of their career, whose published work to date demonstrates great literary promise. Established by Robin Pacific in honor of her dear friend, the prize is also supported by one anonymous donor. The winner receives $10,000 and a priceless career boost. The 2021 jury was composed of Daniel Allen Cox, Eva Crocker, and Danny Ramadan. The finalists are...
Ritual has become very important to me in my writing, in my living. As a queer member of the African diaspora, and also as a Reformed Catholic, I have found myself seeking out ritual, shedding a lot of ritual, craving to create new rituals for myself. This is a wicked wisdom, and it is a metronome. It is a warning, this backward barking drum. I don't dare whisper a curse with my own blood on my tongue. No matter how perfect the blessing, it will not bond if I do not open my mouth.
My creative process is very much grounded in rituals. Rituals of the body, of the spirit, of the heart. Often, before creating, I will settle down into a meditation sitting where I quiet my mind and connect with my intuition. I want my soul to feel nurtured. Every space in this house speaks of my father. The surfaces smell of his cemented hat soaked in sweat. The roof heats up like the burned skin of his cheeks. The tiled floors slip like his glasses off his nose. The walls have the callous texture of his dried hands like sandpaper.
In part, I feel like telling my story is keeping my mother alive. Being taken away from her due to the child welfare system has been a large part of my story, but I want to be more than just that. I want to be all of the joy that I can muster today. My aunties tell me I have her smile and her laugh. If anything, let my work be our legacy intertwined. They come for me, rip me back to shore, return me to the fire, smoke clinging to all parts of me, and I let the fire wrap around my pallid and obvious flesh. Feel my hair go up in an acrid salt blaze. The nerves in my fingers reverberate for the first time in years. Feel myself for the first time in a long while. Feel myself leaving one last and final taking.
And the winner is Jillian Christmas.
Thank you so much. I am beyond overjoyed to be the recipient of this year's Dayne Ogilvie Prize from the Writers Trust. Thank you so much to the Writers Trust and all of the sponsors who support writers every year, and specifically who spotlight and uplift stories that have typically been pushed to the margins. I am so honored to be a part of this lineage of LGBTQ2S plus writers who have created phenomenal and beloved works. And I'm just, oh gosh, I want to thank so many people. I want to thank Arsenal Pulp Press, my phenomenal publisher who has trusted me, been patient with me, and honored my work at every single turn. DeMontier, who offered the beautiful image for this book, the striking image for the book. I want to thank Amber Dawn, who is a phenomenal editor, a phenomenal friend who answered the phone for every little worry that I had, and helped me see this book and this journey as what it could be, and just filled me with possibility. And I love and adore you. Thank you. I want to say a huge thank you to my ancestors, and to the ancestors of these territories, the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish people. It's an honor to work on these territories and to have the opportunity to take into my heart the lessons and the teachings of these territories and carry that through my work as well. My grandmothers, Doris and Sylvia, who this book is dedicated to, I'm just, I hope that this work makes you proud. And especially my grandmother, Sylvia, happy birthday. I hope this is a worthy birthday present for you. I want to thank my communities and my families of origin and my chosen family. Thank you for supporting me always and lifting me up. My loves, Azuka and Lucia and Carson, for caring for me, and for being so gentle with me always. I love you. And I just want to thank all of the readers, all of those who reviewed my work, especially in, this time. 2020 was a very strange time to launch a book, and I didn't know how far it could go. And it is just so wonderful to know that it has made its way into your homes, and that you all have held it with love and made a home for the Gospel of Breaking in your hearts as well. I am so grateful to all of you who have loved me and my work into existence, and just want to say thank you for celebrating me and for celebrating with me. I couldn't be happier. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jillian, and Kama and Jay too. On behalf of the Writers Trust Thank you again for joining us in honoring these leading LGBTQ2S+ voices. As a poet myself, I'm so excited that this year's shortlist was chock full of Canadian poetry talent. I hope you seek out and contemplate their works of art. The Gospel of Breaking by Jillian Christmas, Zomfam by Kamala Mackerel, and It Was Never Going to Be Okay by jaye Simpson. I know I will. For more information about the prize and to read why these 3 exceptional LGBTQ2S+ poets stood out to the jury, please visit writerstrust.com and follow @WritersTrust on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Thanks again to the jurors and the prize's sponsors and supporters. Stay healthy and safe, everyone, and remember, you can always turn to poetry.